Thank you to today's video sponsor, ASICmarketplace.com. If you're in the market for the top ASIC miners, look no further than ASICmarketplace.com. They have some of the best miners on the market in 2025. To name just a few: Bitmain Antminer L9 and L7, the AlphaPex DG1 Plus, the Canon Avalon A15 XP, and many more. And oh, home miners, ASICmarketplace.com has you covered as well. The AlphaPex DG Home 1, the Bombax EZ100C, the Ice River AL2 Lite, and many more. Finally, 3 big reasons I like ASICmarketplace.com. First, the price on their website is to your door. Shipping and import tax is included in the price. Second, they accept cryptocurrency as a payment method. And third, I've been working with them for over 2 years and never had a bad experience buying from ASICmarketplace.com. Go check out ASICmarketplace.com today and use my discount code to save $100 at checkout. Hello. What is going on, guys? Welcome. Let's throw on some tunes here real quick. Let's see here. That thing called music. There we go. Something in the background. Looks like we're good. If it's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. But how's it going, guys? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today, Tuesday. Oh man, crazy busy. I was like getting things set up, running out to my shed, all during that intro period. So I do appreciate you guys kind of hanging tight until I could get everything up and ready to go. But welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today on your Tuesday. What's everybody up to today? You at work? You at home? You on vacation? What are you guys doing right now? Where are you? Are you at home? Working? Hopefully not working, but most people are trying to make a dollar here. I totally get it. Let me know. Definitely let me know. But welcome, guys. Thanks for coming to hang out. Let's go ahead and check in to see who is hanging out with us today. Let's go ahead and make sure we have live chat on, which is good. Heck yeah. And we are over on Twitter right now. Thanks for everybody joining on Twitter. What's up, Alan Grant? You're on the toilet. The best place to be watching a live stream is on the toilet. Downside is you're there too long, your foot will start to fall asleep. Keep that in mind. Working on engineering reports. What is that? Sort of office space, or it's like TPS reports. Welcome, guys. So let's see who's hanging out with us today. Last day off cleaning while listening. Oh, thank you, Travelers Travels. Appreciate that. Nick is here. Nick, you were first. Travelers Travels is here. We got Tech Man. What's up, man? Let's see. We already said hello to him. Patrick Murphy, welcome. Good morning, afternoon. Black Hat Team. We got Maros is here. Second TL coming to us from all the way across the pond. Man, it's like several hours later there. You are living in the future, my man. Next Gen C is here. Alan Grant, as we said. Howard Buck, thank you very much for being a member on the channel. Did you see we dropped a members video the other day? Curious on your thoughts on there. Worm is here. Welcome. Thanks for being a member. Do appreciate you very, very much. Already got a dead leg. See, I knew it. I knew you were already there. I'm animal sitting still, Nick. Man, they better be paying you good. Don't forget to wipe from front to back. That's right, Tech Man. Oh, man. All right. So what are we doing today? So today's going to be a shorter stream. My family's actually coming back from my mother-in-law's vacation home. I was traveling. I'll have a video on that on Monday, but I traveled down to Jacksonville, Florida. I was down there recording a mining farm tour of a home miner's setup. I'll be excited to share that with you guys. Oh, quick pause. How's our audio levels? Music too loud, too quiet? Please let me know. I was recording that, so that'll be out on Monday. So while I was gone, my wife and kids went to my mother-in-law's vacation home with her for a few days. So they come back today. So I'm probably going to cut this pretty short, like an hour, maybe an hour and 15 actually. That's what we'll go, maybe 3:15. Try to usually go to 3:30, but I want to make sure I have everything in order for them and be ready for when they get home. I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen them in what's today, Tuesday, and I last saw them on Thursday night. Can't hear the music? Okay, well then it must be that quiet. Really? Okay, well, let's go ahead and turn that up. How's that? Changed it there. Let's see. I'm calling doctors trying to get records transferred. Good luck with that. Oh no, traveling at the same time as hanging with the in-laws. Shucks, that's right. Imagine that, Patrick Murphy, you know? I turned up the music. I don't want it blasting. I hate joining streams where the music's blasting and you can barely hear the host. So please let me know. It's always a little different on my end. That's why I thought I would get into it. So we are going to look at, if we have time, we're going to look at two of these because I have two BITAXEs that are problematic currently right now. So this is the first one. Actually, the screenshot for the thumbnail for the live stream showed, it said overheating, which is really weird because I had it back behind me on the shelf, right? And then when I redid my shed, which by the way, if you guys watched the shed video of me completely cleaning and then putting in new wooden shelves and reorganizing and everything in my home mining shed, dude, it feels so good to go out there into the shed now and be like, it's clean, it's organized, I got all my home miners up and running. So anyways, I put this out there, and when I put it out there, it started overheating. Like, it instantly overheats, which is a challenge for me. I'm not really sure why. Like, it instantly is overheating, and it goes into like there's an overheating mode, and it like instantly puts it into it. So Only thing I don't know. I'm going to take off the heatsink and re-thermal paste it if I need to. I do have the original one too, so we're going to see kind of what happens there. And then this one, we moved out there. Or no, this one about 2 weeks beforehand, we had a power outage here, and this one says 0 chips. So we're going to Hail Mary it up to see if we can figure anything out. Howard Buck says, very concerned about what is going to report to you. I've got years of infrastructure building in utilities. I'm afraid you're going to get some bad news. What are you talking about, Howard Buck? What are you talking about? I'm very confused. Techno King, hello, hello, late to the party. Thank you, Techno King, for being a member. Thank you, thank you. It's not a constant reminder, incomplete task, which is nice. There you go, there you go. The shed looks good. Yeah, I was really happy with it. Really happy with the way it turned out, which was really, really nice and convenient. So we are going to do a giveaway on the second half. We do have, we do have one of these guys from the team over at ASIC Plug. This is that PDU. We're going to be giving away another PDU. The power company. Oh, you're talking about my video where I talked about my power company update, right? Is that what you're talking about? Where I gave an update on like what the power company is going to say and everything. Clickbait me more. Welcome, welcome. That's what you're talking about. Hey, come on. Have faith here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and this is a little loud on my side, which means probably the music's a little loud on your side too. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna swap over cameras and we're gonna see what we can figure out here with these. I set up. Let me turn it on. It's already on. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Hello. Okay. Nothing incriminating, do we? Got nothing incriminating on here? I don't think so. Let me move chat over here. I guess we'll keep it over here. No, we'll keep it over here. This will be a good spot. Can I mine on RTX 3050 laptop? I mean, yeah, you can mine on anything, to be honest with you. It's really going to come down to like, what are you looking for? Like, if you're looking for like crazy profitability, that's the challenge, is like, you're not going to get that, you know? All right, so let's see here. See if I can make room for this. This is my blue rubber mat. Oh geez, that I use for all my projects. I might have to like put my keyboard on top of it just to get it like up in here. Need more room. That's okay. I'll slide more over to you guys since I'm not on camera right now. Let me do this. Okay, perfect. I can scoot over a little bit more. We'll move the camera too. Keyboard and mouse is just going right on top. Why not, right? All right, we're gonna bring you guys in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring chat over so it's actually more in front of me here, because you guys don't need to see my ugly face. Pennsylvania power scene seems to be much more responsive than other states. Guessing it's because there isn't one utility. Well, yes, because it's deregulated and the supply side you can shop. Is kind of how that works. So that I would agree with you there. There's a little bit more opportunity in it. How's that? Does that work? We just kind of threw this together real quick. Let's see. Put this here. I guess we'll have to work on it like this a little bit. I guess that works like this. Where did you get the blue mat? Off of Amazon. I can link it here at some point. Please remind me. But yeah, I could definitely link it. All right, so what's up, Squirrel Master? How are you? All right, so this is overheating. Actually, let's plug it in now. Let's show what we're running into. And the shed isn't that hot. I mean, there's a lot of airflow through there. So I'm really surprised that we're getting this overheating. All right, look, device overheat. You see that? So sorry, my mouth was not near this, but if I come in here, device overheating, it's instantly is going into this overheating mode, is what we're seeing right now. So what I'm thinking about doing is, it's 102 is the IP address. So we'll come back to that and check it out. So standing by with a fire extinguisher. Oh, we're good. We're good. All right. So I'm going to take this out of the, little mount here. This is cool though. The mount is from, Bitcoin merch actually. how can I mine on a laptop? I have a video on my channel. If one of the mods want to find it, just go to my channel. It does have thermal paste on it, so I'm surprised. Like, if one of the mods goes to my channel, and on my channel, just sort my videos by the most popular, and you'll see there's the nice hash one. That's probably an easy one for him to start with. There's also an unmineable video on the channel as well, which is another avenue. But yeah, I don't know. It's odd that it's happening like instantly. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm really surprised about. All right, so here's what we got here. Now, these have these little like push pins to pop this off here. So I'm just gonna grab a set of needle nose pliers and pinch that and pull these through. Easiest thing to do is just repaste this, right? Like, but now I do have, I'll show you guys. So I do have, this is the stock one. So these are the stock ones that it came with. So you see here, there you go. Thank you, Patrick Murphy. So this is the stock heatsink. And this is the upgraded one. Is nice hash safe? Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get you. There we go. And then here is the other one. So there's the stock one. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to repaste the upgraded one, and then if that doesn't work, we'll put the stock one back in place. That's what I'm thinking. So let me grab some needle nose pliers here. Khalil, is that how you say your name? Glad you're here. Glad you have questions. But you don't have to post the same question 10 times hoping that someone sees it. So just putting that out there. There is a full Discord available if you're interested. On the Discord is a fantastic place to ask questions and chat with people. You can find it in the video, in the live stream's video description. And you can go check it out there. So yeah, look, the thermal paste is still like, look at this. This thermal paste is still wet from when I did this. So I'm actually really, really surprised that I'm really surprised that we're having issues here with overheating. It looks fine to me, you know what I mean? Oh, did you find the blue mat? What did you send over there? Patrick Murphy, I'm looking now. Nice, people call it nice hack. That's the only person that calls it. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the red mat. Perfect. The only person that calls it nice hack is Red Panda Mining. And that their hack issue was like 10 years ago, and they repaid everything back. So yeah. All right, let's see if we can get this. Is there a regulator on the back of the board that had issues overheating on some of the BITAXE models? Yeah, I'm not sure. You might be right. I'm not positive. So we're just gonna repaste this as our first step. And then we're going to see what we can figure out. That's kind of where my head's at, because I'm surprised that this is overheating like instantly. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, the blue mats are nice. You found it on Amazon. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, they're well worth it. I like it. It works out well. All right, let me get some rubbing alcohol here. You guys know I love my rubbing alcohol. So I always put it in this little needle nose here, which is nice. I guess there's probably a better name than like a needle bottle. Don't stab yourself with that. That'll hurt. And this is actually the good stuff. I don't even know if you can find this on Amazon anymore. Medical grade 99.9% rubbing alcohol. Like, woo. All right. The nice thing is this won't take long. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's only those two little pins, and it's not like the thermal paste is crazy dried out or anything. All right, we're gonna put this over here, let that dry, and then let's clean this one off. I'm just really surprised it's getting an overheating issue. I wonder if it also, what we could probably do is after I put this on, let's log into the IP address and like, is there a firmware update? Maybe with some weird goofy bug, you know? I don't know. Have you guys ever seen that before with the BITAXEs where like it overheats instantly in like 2 seconds? Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty decent there. I put my hand behind it. There we go. Howard Buck, search for size you're looking for. What's going on, Ninja Kid? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. All right, so we're just going to use this here. Here we go. Okay. Let's grab. Now, one of the big differences. This is the thermal paste it came with. Helizine, and I'm butchering that. This was like a little tiny HY510. This is the thermal paste that it came with that I put on it. And instead, I'm going to use MX4. Like, I'm going to use MX4, which I think we can all agree is probably the better avenue to go. So we'll definitely have to see. Oh, I saw Liquid Mining hanging out in chat. Who let you in here? Welcome, welcome. Why don't I see you in chat? I'm on... Look here. I don't know why I didn't see that, but okay. Oh, well. I didn't see you join chat earlier. All right. So we're just going to do a little P. I like to do the P. And honestly, that's probably more than enough for this little tiny chip that we have here. Some people go buck wild on it. I'm like, I'm good. We can get by with something small and little. Should be good. Let me do this here. Why do I see like, dude, what is going on with my chat? I'm gonna close my chat and reopen it. I think something's going on with my chat, guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah, something was goofy with my chat. It was not showing like everything. Oh yeah, I haven't seen a ton of stuff. Tattoo supply shop sells the 99%. Nice. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm catching up on chat here. I do apologize, guys. Gotta tell them Hobbyist Miner sent you. That's right. Heck yeah. Fixing another thing that Hobbyist broke. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Me or more me fixing it. Yeah, it's more me fixing it. Now, I have seen them mounted this way, so we're gonna try that and see how we make out. Chat's good now, guys. So I'm catching up with chat here. Patrick Murphy is like on it. He's like, nope, I got you guys. Doggy poo MX4 is good. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking we're just gonna swap to the MX4 because it literally is overheating right away, which almost makes it seem like a bug. Like, I don't even think it even gives it time. Did Jerome Powell resign? I think he has a there's a like a press conference scheduled for 2:30, so you guys will have to keep me up to date here. All right, I like these like little, these are pretty cool. I'm trying to read chat. I was on the wrong chat, you bastards. He just pushed through, which is really, really nice. Look at that. Shabam. Which is really, really nice. All right, let me catch up on chat because I hate you guys. Let's see here. I could do a video on it since my last video got hundreds of views. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's cool. My BITAXE was running slow, and I did a firmware update. It's running much better. Yeah, we're gonna take a look here in a minute and see what's going on. Yeah, we'll see if it's software related, just because it goes MX6 is super liquidy. I think I'll stick with the MX4. MX4 has been like my bread and butter with GPU mining and everything. So I'm like, oh, we'll stick with that. All right, we're just gonna tuck this cable up here out of the way for right now. You need to clear the error code. That's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna try to do that. So here, I'm just gonna take this. I'm not even gonna put it on the mount yet. And let's just plug it in, and then we can go to the IP address and see if the error code we have to clear. So the fan's on. All right, it goes to device overheating right away. Yeah, sorry, brother. I didn't get a chance to see all the chat. So we'll see what happens. So we're getting device overheating still. But let's jump into the firmware. So I'm going to put this off to the side here. We'll just put it right here. Dang it. Let's swap. I'm going to move you guys over here. And then I'll bring up my screen. Please hold. All right. Let's take me off the screen for now since I'm off to the side. Here we go. Okay. Let's bring this up here. Here we go. 192.168.86.102. Blaming me for O'Hare. Dude, the Chicago Air Force garbage. We're never doing that again. Okay. So if you guys take a look here, I'm going to zoom in. BITAXE is overheated. See settings. BITAXE frequency is set low. Okay, so let's go to settings here. The overheating could also happen if the fan connector is not properly attached. Yeah, so far we're good with spinning, like fan spinning. It's cool. It looks like it's cooling. Okay, so it's in overheat mode. So let's disable overheat mode. Make sure you reset frequencies. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Why? Okay, disable. Oh, what are the defaults? This is weird. Yeah, it's set to 50 and 1,000, and it's not. I don't recall what the defaults are. Does anyone recall what the defaults are? Is there a factory reset? Dashboard. Yeah, the frequencies are low. Settings. Yeah, it just gives me an option here. Seeing if anybody in chat mentions what the defaults are. 525, perfect. And what's our voltage there? I think you're right. And 1150. Okay, so let's save that. And let's restart it. Hit the drop down. The drop down didn't do anything for me. Look, there's no actual items in here. It's just this arrow. It's weird. There's no drop down available. Okay, so let's restart it. And then we also want to go ahead and make sure that we upgrade the firmware to see if there's a firmware update on this, because this is weird. The other one I'm very much more of a mystery of the 0 chips. I'm a little more concerned on that one. If I had a BITAXE do the same, new paste and heat sink and reflash, and it's all good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. So let's go to dashboard. All right, we're hashing. We're hashing. Let's see what our temps stay at. Our temps are at 47.5. Now we want to... I want the automatic fan control. You must restart. Let's stick an automatic fan control. And I want the fan to control itself. I don't want to control the fan in any way. Yeah, I don't know why fan control's off. I just went ahead and changed that. And then we'll check to see. Yep, there we go. Dude, we are like on the same page, guys. We are in sync. All right, so let's look at firmware, should we? So current firmware version 2.9.0. Let's go ahead and check here. What version am I on right now? The current version is 2.9.0. The latest is 2.9.0. So we're on the latest version currently right now, which is good. So we'll leave that. We'll leave the firmware exactly how it is. All right, we're hashing at 1.15. Our temps are pretty good. Granted, we're inside here. It's like 70 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. The fans are ramping up at 50%. So this is a good sign. We're going to let this run for a few minutes here and see what happens. So I'll chat with you guys while we wait. And then we will we'll let it run, and then we'll see. Maybe that was it. That's all we needed. All we needed. It's so weird that it was overheating, though. I'm glad. I am more comfortable, though, that I put the MX4 on it. Like, yeah, the thermal paste that comes with is like your Kmart. Does anyone know what Kmart is in chat? It's like, what is like a superstore nearby for you guys that has like everything, but it's like the lowest quality possible? That's like Kmart, and like those have like closed down over the years. First job was at Kmart? No way. That's really funny. That's really, really funny. I think the next BITAXE we mess with is going to be more challenging. Kmart special, right? See? Yep. Okay. Nick, yeah. Discount store, Dollar Tree. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You may need to update the website part of the firmware because it's separate. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. You could be right there. Kind of showing your age. Oh yeah. All right, so let's do. That's good. WW bin. Let's grab that. All right. Let's keep that there. All right. Let's do this real quick. There we go.
I wasn't sure what was going to come up when I hit browse. So, oh, I got to change the file name here. Here we go. That's why we showed my beautiful mugshot off to the side here. Okay, let's try the www now. There we go. There we go. Okay. All those stores are owned by the same parent company. I'm not surprised by that. Anyone remember Amos? I feel like I've heard of that before. Hey, what's up, Ryan? The big G. All right, so that website was successful. Okay, the firmware just reloaded. Oh, it looks different now. Ooh, this looks different. Okay, so here's our dashboard. Okay, we have Swarm, which is normal. Logs. What's that error there? Oh, it's just an API error. System pool. It's got my pool information in there, which is good. Difficulty listed. Settings. Here we go. Okay, now it looks much different. You see how it has like the drop down box that you were talking about before, and look, there's the default. So the web interface was super outdated, it seems like. That's what it looks like, which is pretty wild, but good call on updating that, guys. Good call. I do appreciate that for sure. All right, so we're gonna count this one a victory, I think. Let me go ahead. Let's swap back over cameras here. All right, so we're gonna unplug this one and we're gonna take a look at the second one. Let me get this put back in here. Let's do the ooh, this is like hot. This is warm. This is definitely warm. I mean, I guess that's good, right? Like the heat sink's supposed to be. And then why don't we do the giveaway before we jump into the next BITAXE? How's that sound? All right. So we will do the giveaway before we jump into looking at the next BITAXE. Yeah, they changed the look at it of that with a web GUI. I like that. It's interesting that they're totally separate. Like the firmware is separate from the web GUI. I don't know what the value is of that, but okay, whatever. I do like these mounts. These are the ones 3D printed from Bitcoin merch. I do like these though, especially the back side, how it has like completely open, which is nice. And then on the sides as well. It's pretty slick. Okay, so we're gonna call that a victory. Well done. Little thermal paste replacement goes a long way. Are you solo mining Bitcoin on them? Yes, 100%. Yeah, solo mining Bitcoin. No pool mining. I'm not doing any pool mining on any of these small home Bitcoin miners, but that's also because of the fact that like I have a bunch of full-size Bitcoin miners. Okay, so before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about what we're giving away, which will be pretty cool. All right, what's in the box? So we're giving this away. The Noctua fan doesn't spin as fast, so it doesn't cool as well. Yeah, I may swap out for the stock heatsink if I have more heat issues, especially out in my shed. So this is from ASIC Plug. Shout out to them. We have 2 more after this to give away. I'm going to keep this one for myself. So there. I have the same cooler, and mine is cold, but the ASIC temp sits at about 52°C. Nice. So we're giving away this PDU. This is a PDU. This is a 30 amp 240 volt PDU. Let me show you guys real quick. Let's go here. Go here. Products. This is on asicplug.com. I'll give you guys a link. They sent this over to sponsor today's giveaway. So a huge shout out to them. Feel free to go check it out. US stock. I love that. And here's the PDU here. And I'll ship this anywhere in the world. So this is there's 2 C19s and 4 C13s. And the cool thing about this is I'll show you, it's pretty slick. Check this out. Ready? You ready? All right, so here's the PDU. Got their sticker on it, which is pretty slick. Here, I gotta like come over here. I'm like the wrong way. Sticker, okay. We have a breaker built in with it. We have a watt meter built in with it, and you have 2 C19s, but they are locking plug. So when you stick your cable in here, you can't get it out. You have to press the button to release it, which is fantastic. As you guys know, as miners, these cables always come loose or whatever. And then you have a handful of your C19s over here. And they have the, or not C19s, C14s, C13s. And then you have the button to unlock them right on here. So pretty slick. We do have as well. Let's see. Stuck around my chair. Well, bam. So you have a, this is an L630P. And it goes into an L630R. I'm sorry, it's an L630R that goes into an L630P locking plug, which is your traditional in the US for a 30 amp. Which is pretty sick. I'm only here for the hollow sticker. Fancy, fancy, right? So we'll give this away in chat. As I throw it out of the way there. Let's see. We need to find a video to comment on, and then we'll do random comment picker. How's that sound? And I do not have a video ready, so stand by. Give me a sec here. Let me find one, which is good here.
What's up, guys? My name is...
All right, perfect. I found a video. All right, so check it out. Mining Stacker has a video right here. I'm going to copy it. And let's see. Come on, share. There we go. Copy. Okay, I'm going to put it in chat. And who makes videos? Not this guy. That's right. Crypto ASIC miner prices. I would like you guys to go over to this video and just post on this video your thoughts on, are you buying ASIC miners right now? Are they too expensive? Are they a really good price? What are your thoughts on the current state of ASIC miner prices currently right now? And then I will go ahead and we'll use random comment picker to pick one winner. So go over here and comment on this video on your thoughts on the current price of ASIC miners. And before the end of the video, we'll go ahead and use random comment picker and we'll pick one winner, which will be cool. All right, let's jump back over to our camera here. We're going to do that in a minute. Oh, Mining Stacker. He has a lot of long form talking head content, but that is nice. Like, it's nice to have that to listen to when you get stuff done. All right, so while that giveaway is going on, let's take a look at, this is a BITAXE Supra, which literally ran for like 2 weeks. And when I plug this in, it says ASIC status chip 0. So take a look. So this one might be a little bit more problematic. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can figure out. I thought we would repaste it as a Hail Mary with the fan. And then if that doesn't work, maybe in a future live stream, we will put this in our glorious toaster oven that we've dedicated to crypto mining hardware. And we'll see if we can reflow it. Any thoughts there? You guys think, hey, any thoughts on reflowing this? Like, I don't know what else to do, right? That's kind of where my head's at, is like, hey, will that work? You know? Why not heat gun it? Oh, I don't need a heat gun, brother. I got that toaster. Have you seen my video with my toaster oven? Where I have the dedicated toaster oven for this type of stuff? Firmware reset. Okay. We'll have to see. So we're going to repaste it just while we're here. This used the same silly thermal paste. So let's see what we get here. And then we'll pick the winner here in a minute. Let me refresh on that video. Are you guys commenting on that video right now? Because the Mining Stacker video is what we're going to use for picking our winner. Let's see. Okay, cool. You guys are. Nice. Okay. I like it. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Or I could bring it in a little bit more. Let's bring it in a little bit more. Bring it on in. Bring into the huddle. Bring into the huddle here. I had to step out. Can you reflash it? We will see what happens. This is the white one. This isn't the blue one. The blue one worked well. We are going to repaste it, and then we'll see what we can do with reflashing it to see if that fixes anything. Oh, man, this is much thicker. This is like... Wow. Okay, here we go. Am I ready before you went live? Nice. This is just rubbing alcohol. You're like, what is he doing? Where do we need to comment? Somebody can post the video in chat, or I can do it before we pick the winner. Not a problem. No problem. We're gonna see how we make out here. Now, if I wanted to go crazy, I'd pull out my toolkit and really get in here, but we don't need to go nuts. Just blow on it like a Sega. No, see, you show your age, all right? See, it is not a Sega. That comes from the original Nintendo. Get it right, okay? The SNES, all right? So, like, you're over here talking about blowing on your Sega cartridges? No, 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 you youngin'. You youngin'. You're showing your age right now. All right. If you guys ever need videos on like repasting GPUs or something like this, which is pretty simple, over in my Discord, I do have a channel dedicated to GPU maintenance, and I have a whole bunch of videos in there and supplies and everything. You know what? Over in my Discord, I wonder, Patrick Murphy, under like GPU maintenance, I wonder if I have that blue mat linked in there. I just thought about that. Ninja Kid. Cut out the mesh on the back of the stand for better cooling at the back. I have the same stand and cut out the back. Really? Wow. Atari? Yeah, you could say Atari. I actually have an Atari game right here behind me. You still have an SNES. Nice. I'm gonna guess firmware. Thermal scene's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the thermal paste since I'm in here. But yeah, I think we're gonna try that out for sure to see what happens with We'll take a look at the firmware to see what happened. Maybe something got goofed up. You know what I mean? Like, because remember, it's this BITAXE Supra started acting up after a power outage. So that's where my head's like, oh, okay, you know, maybe it took a little surge or something, you know? That's kind of where my head's at. All right. Doodle-doo. Okay. There we go. All right, let's do this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Click. Click. All right. We're gonna tuck this away. After I've gotten this like completely confirmed, before I put this back into my shed, I'll probably just zip tie. I like to zip tie the extra cord. There's so much extra cord that comes on these things, which is wild. All right, so let's go ahead and plug it back in. Hail Mary on the repaste, and then we'll see what we get here. All right. It almost is like, yeah, zero chip still. So I'm waiting to see when the IP address comes up so we can go over, see what's going on. Is it going to show me the IP address? I can probably search for it. Come on. I guess I can unplug. I don't think I saw, I'm going to plug it back in. I don't think I saw an IP address come up at first. Sometimes it's just heatsink adjustments. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, we might as well try here. Connected. Okay, so it's connected, but it's not giving me my IP address. Interesting. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to log into, I think, let's see here. I know I can log into another BITAXE, but let me just check my phone here. I can search for the different ones on my modem. It'll tell me the IP addresses or my firewall. Offshore miner, nice comment. We'll do that giveaway here in a minute, guys. Hang on. All right, search and BITAXE. BITAXE Hex, BITAXE Supra. Here we go. Found it. Look at that. Why does the Caspa network hash rate have such a gap in difference? 2miner says 545. Hero miner says 850. Whoa. I don't know why they have such a difference. That is very odd to me. Is that what's on their platforms versus what is actually out there? Crap. I don't remember what the IP address was. I got distracted. 185. All right, so let's jump over here. We're gonna change screens. Here we go. This is the other one. 185. Okay. Let's see what's going on. There is logs, but the logs are probably going to not show me anything. It looks like it's an older version. But let's start out with that. Okay. So let's check here. Okay, so let's update the version. Okay, and then we're also going to do the WW as well. So here, let me swap over to me. Hello. And let me select the firmware. Hang on, this didn't download. And then we'll try these. Dude, this would be the easiest fixes ever if this was the case. You know what I mean? This would be like, just firmware, you know, just go ahead and do a firmware update after it took a power surge and that fixes it. That would be awesome. All right, let me do firmware. Man. Download. There we go. Browse. All right, we're going to do the first one, the ESP. Check out the mouse. Read your palm. What's this guy saying over here? All right. That update? Give it a second. It's rebooting right now. Please hold. I bought a business router with a VPN and static IP reservations. Dude, totally overkill. I set the MAC address to where I want them. No more changing stuff. Yeah, I do that with like my full-size ASICs, but these little miners I don't worry about. Okay, so let's refresh here. All right, it's on the latest version. Let me get the www updated. There we go. I can swap over now. There we go. Let's see how you make out. Look at the soft hands you have, almost like Max is live. See, but the difference is I don't mind getting my hands dirty and learning as I go, you know? All right, so dashboard. Oh my gosh, it's hashing. This is unreal. Man, this is seriously, it's I love it. I love it. Yep, we're hashing. We're hashing, boys. So literally, I'm going to say the repasting and repadding, like I'm not repadding, but repasting and cleaning probably didn't do anything, but hey, it can't hurt, right? But I think these took that power surge and just completely scrambled these. So new firmware, I think was our winning ticket. Dude, when do we ever get a 2 for 2 for fixing anything on this channel? Never. 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 Oh my word. Let's put the fan back on automatic. We're on defaults. If you remember Panda's issues with he had the firmware updates and it fixed. Yeah, it's crazy. I wish you could do a scheduler built in with the BITAXE to say like do the firmware updates on their own. Like if you could say like once a week or once a month or once every 3 months, you know what I mean? Just something. It'd be nice to auto schedule that because they seem so valuable at the end of the day. All right, so let me just make sure. I want to make sure this fan setting saves. I called it. It's either thermal paste or firmware. Hey, you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining one bit at all. All right, so we're waiting for it to reboot. I want to make sure this automatic fan control is enabled. I'm batting 1,000 today. Yeah, that's right. Usually, trust me, I did not expect for these to start working again. All right, so once again, for our giveaway, we are giving away a asicplug.com PDU. I'll link it in chat. I'll tell you guys how to enter, and then we'll do the giveaway, which we already went over how to enter, but we'll go over it again. No problem at all. So this is for a 30 amp 240 volt. It's got 2 C19 ports. They're locking plugs, which is awesome, and 4 of the C13s. I have it right here behind me. We showed it off earlier, and we're going to give this away. And how you enter the giveaway, look at that face. That face only a mother could love. I'll copy the video. Go to this video and comment on your thoughts on the current price of ASIC miners. Are you buying them? Are you selling them? What are your thoughts on ASIC prices right now? No, worldwide. I'll ship worldwide. For you, anything. All right, looks like it came back up. Automatic fan controls in place. We are good. All right, so let me go ahead and unplug this. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Oh, I gotta do let me put the back on. Here we go. We'll put this back on. That's when we can call it a true victory. when everything's put back together. Got some thermal paste on the blue mat. All right. And we'll pick the winner here in a minute using random comment picker. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll take my victories, all right? They don't happen often, so I'll take my victories. I am going to move them back out into the shed. Yep. I got that rack, my solo mining rack. I'm going to move that back out to my solo mining shelf out there. You bet. And I'll have issues. Don't say that. It was only up and running for a few minutes, and this is the BITAXE Supra. This is not the Gamma. This is the Supra. So yeah, because the Supra doesn't do a terahash, right? I can't remember. It does like, it's a little bit less, like 800 or 700 or something like that. Does that sound right? Yeah. Trying to find a way to tuck this cable. I hate these cables. Nah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, that'll work. Maybe I'll do that with the other one. Right, move this over. This one I really tucked around. Let's see if we can get away with this on this one. I just went like up and around and then under, just right next to the screen. There we go. That works. Look at that. That works. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. All right, we're going to put those off to the side. Let me get this cleaned up. Live streams always are like stuff everywhere. It's just like a stuff everywhere when I try to do it here. I would love to in a utopian world. It was a Supra that last hit a Bitcoin block. Really? Yeah, I love to in a utopian world actually have a workbench for live streams. That would be awesome for like stuff we're working on like this. But we don't have that. Not enough room. Maybe in the future. All right, let's swap over here. Okay. And all right, let me move this camera out of the way. Let's scoot over. Ozzy Osbourne died? Really? I'm not surprised based off his age, but not even his age, just falling apart. Any news on Jerome Powell? I went live at 2 and I thought he had some speech at 2:30, so I wasn't too sure. All right. Well, thank you guys for your help working on those BITAXEs. That was awesome. We're going to do the giveaway here in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Once again, I'll post the link to the video to comment on, talking about your current thoughts on ASIC miner prices. In the meantime, I'm going to do a quick promo, so I appreciate you guys helping me. So if we go over here to my website, if you guys are like, wait, this guy has a website? Yes, I do. I'll put it in chat. So we actually just dropped an article this morning. We have a number of articles on the site. This is the website real quick here. We have articles on the website that release every Monday, as well as some trusted places to buy from and a merch store, which is pretty slick. So I wanted to show off the articles today. So if you go to articles and go to view all articles, we just dropped the starter miner, the perfect mini home crypto miner for beginners, the Gold Shell Byte. There's a variety of other ones in here. There's an article on the Rover. There's an article on the BITAXE Gamma over here, talking about that. The Avalon Q, the Gold Shell AE0 versus the Gold Shell AE box versus the Ice River AE0. Another one on turn your Castle miners back on. A article on when should you take profits in crypto, how to get started mining Bitcoin, the ultimate beginner's guide, and earn crypto with your cell phone in 10 minutes, the ultimate guide to mining with Accurast. So would love for you guys, if you guys are readers, people that are like, hey, I want to grab a cup of coffee and read something in the morning, this is perfect for you. There's a new article released every Monday, full table of contents, write-ups. There's also tables in here, breakdowns, step-by-step guides if it's required for anything. So feel free to go over. I did start for people like Joker Miner who like pictures. Articles now start to have a lot more photos in them. So if you guys take a look, You can scroll through. There's a lot more photos for some of you guys that enjoy a little photos in there, which I think the photos look great. The photos work out well. You know, definitely help without a doubt. So there's lots and lots more photos now on the latest articles versus the original articles. So if you're a picture person, you kind of need that for reference, feel free. But anyways, yes, so please go over and check this out if you guys are interested. I put a lot of time and effort into these, hoping to be educational for the community, but also at the same time bring in some new audiences out there that may stumble across the article section of our website on their own, which I think is awesome. Last thing I'll point you guys to is if you come over here and go to where to buy, there's a checkout trusted brands. And whatever you're looking for, you're looking to buy miners. These are companies I work with that I trust. I also have hosting companies listed here. DEPIN projects. Let's say you're looking for a new DEPIN project. Feel free to come over and check it out. You know, I have all the DEPIN projects I'm involved with corresponding videos and discount codes. So you can see I'm into a lot of different DEPIN projects. If you're looking for ASIC repair, mining accessories, I need to add that blue mat to the mining accessories, but there's a lot of other accessories. Here's MX4 that's over there. Some filters, cables, everything you guys can need are listed over here. So whenever you have time, go check it out. Honestly, lots of really good stuff over here. Oh, mining software. One of the individuals earlier, what was his name? Kailel. If you come over to the hobbyistminer.io and go to where to buy, under mining software, you got NiceHash, you got Unmineable, 5OS. Go over and check it out, guys. Trying to make the hobbyistminer.io more of a resource for crypto miners. All right, we're gonna do our giveaway. Ozzy Osbourne's not dead, despite reports circulating online. Okay, I got it. I don't read, so more pictures doesn't matter to me. Videos, reading are greater than VAR. I get it. I get it, 100%, 100%. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pick our winner here. Let's go ahead and refresh on Mining Stackers video. Let's see what we get here. We can turn the camera back on. Hello. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick a winner. Who is gonna walk away with our PDU today? It'll ship directly from me. Fetch. Continue. All right, here we go. You ready? Here is our winner. Big Reach Studios, sent by Hobbyist, but I wish ASIC miner sellers also use payment plans for people to buy big miners. So thrilled you commented. However, no on payment plans. Here's why. I'm going to explain. Okay. Gotta talk about this. Well, first off, you won. So please email me, bigreachstudios at hobbyistminer@gmail.com, and we'll get it shipped out to you. Big Reach Studios for chat. Where are you located? Now, let's talk about this. Payment plans. I want to paint a picture for you. Okay. You buy a miner on a payment plan. Let's say you paid $100, but now you need to pay $100 every week for the next year. Whatever, okay? You buy that miner, the market dumps. That miner is no longer making you $40 a day. That miner is now making you $2 a day. Guess what? You still owe those payments of $100 a week, even though you're paying for a miner that doesn't make anywhere near that. So payment plans, buying on credit cards, an astronomical, terrible idea, because you are the one that end up getting screwed. You don't want that, and resellers don't want to deal with that. This industry moves so freaking fast when it comes down to the technology, newer miners coming out, more profitable miners coming out, volatility on crypto prices. One day you're singing, the next day you're crying. Do not buy hardware on debt. Do not buy them on credit cards. Do not. If a reseller is offering a payment plan, you're in for it. Like, please just reach out to the community in the Discord channel. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What are people's thoughts? And I'll be straight with you. If you can't afford to buy that miner outright, do not buy it. because it is a massive gamble, and miners are not get rich quick schemes. They're absolutely not. Gold Shell is an amazing example of this. Gold Shell is a crazy example of this, where Gold Shell miners, man, look at some of you guys remember the Alethea miners. Gold Shell was selling them for like $9,000. Now they go for $100, like $100, $200, $300. What? Less than 2 years later. Imagine you were on a payment plan for a $9,000 miner that doesn't even make $1 per day anymore. But it did look good. It was making $100 a day when it first released. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys make smart choices, because it could. I mean, those are the choices that people make that then call crypto mining a scam. And it's like, well, no, crypto mining is not a scam. You tried to make it work. Like you tried to force to make this work for the payment plan, and your avenue of get rich quick was a scam. So nothing against you, Big Reach Studios. I'm really glad you posted that as a talking point, so I could give a kind of precursor to people and kind of fill them in on some of that, which is the case. Okay, guys, listen, I am going to peace out. My family should be home here soon. They've been away for a few days. I'm eager to see them. I got to get this office cleaned up, but should be good to go. Let's talk about next week. So let me bring this up, because next week you do not want to miss the live stream. It will be on a different day for sure. You sent the email. Perfect. Let me bring this up and I'll show you. Okay. Let's bring this up. All right. So next week, okay, we are doing a live stream on August 1st. Okay. That is Friday. If you guys ever wanted to join one of my live streams, this is the day to join it. It will be an 8-hour long live stream hosted at Helium Deploy's corporate office in Montreal. I'll be flying up there for this. It'll be 8 hours filled with conversation, filled with giveaways. We're going to have a happy hour during the time period in the middle of this, which will be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking a lot about DEPIN projects, but we will be giving away a miner almost every 30 minutes. So if you're going to attend a live stream in hopes to win anything, your ass better be there. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern and it will end at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to go 8 hours. We're going to have happy hour at 4 p.m. and we are going to have a schedule coming out that will have every half hour what the topic's going to be. So let's say it's a deep network miner, like the one up on the screen there. We're going to talk about the deep network miners. We're going to talk about, you know, the project. And then we're going to give away a deep miner, or it might be a Canaan Avalon or an anyone. So this will be on Friday. Don't miss it. I will on Twitter and also on YouTube have a schedule graphic coming out so that you guys can, if you're like, oh, I want to be there when they talk about the Gold Shell Bite, then be there then. And we're going to do a giveaway then. So it should be a lot of fun. So next week, there will not be a live stream on Tuesday, because on Friday, it's going to be 8 hours. I'm actually flying up to Montreal Thursday night, and then Friday, we're going to go from there. So should be pretty wild. Definitely need some moderator help. We'll probably do very similar random comment pickers is kind of where my head's at and what I'm thinking. So yeah, it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. I actually have to work on tonight the streaming PC and hardware that I have to box up and ship to Montreal tomorrow, so that it's there in time for the live stream, which will be fun. Would you be able to set up in a live stream on YouTube so we can save it? Yes. I guess, yeah, I will do that today. Moderator money needed. That's right. You are right. Yes, I'm going to make a note right now. I will make this live today so that you guys don't miss it. So let's see here. Live stream posted for Friday's event. I will post that today, so keep an eye out, which will be super will be great. What time does it start? 10 a.m. Starts at 10 a.m. Which will be a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'm heading out. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the moderators in chat. Thank you for the members. And I will see you guys on Friday next week for the big event. Look for a new video dropping tomorrow. Take care, guys. We are out.
Hey everyone, quick announcement that I'm pumped to share with you. I've officially teamed up with the Mining Disrupt crew to help spread the word about one of the biggest crypto mining events of the year. Mining Disrupt 2025 is coming up fast, and this time it's happening in Dallas, Texas. I've personally attended the last 3 years, and I can tell you from experience, if you're serious about mining, this event delivers. Whether you're a home miner just getting started, managing a mid-sized farm, or running a full-scale hosting operation, Mining Disrupt brings the community together under one roof. Expect major hardware launches, inspiring talks from industry leaders, opportunities to meet fellow miners, connect with content creators, and brand new this year, a mining farm tour. Tickets are available right now, and use the code HobbyistMiner at checkout for 20% off. Just click the link in the video description or scan the QR code on the screen right now. Listen, I'll be there, and I'd love to see you too. Let's make it a week to remember. Mining Disrupt 2025. Here we come.